Hello. Hey everybody. So yeah, as I oh wait, no, I can talk. Okay. Uh as I worried that I wasn't seeing my soundbar moving, but it's the audio because there's no audio on the Switch home screen. Uh head hurts. Anyway, hi everyone. So yeah, as I said before, we're sort of taking a little break from the Final Fantasy series live play. This break will probably last till after our summer break in July. So yeah, between now and then, I'm going to play a few different RPGs because I need to sort of make a dent in my backlog. And even if I do make a dent in my backlog, there's going to be more games added to my backlog. We all know this. This is how backlogs work. So I picked up Shin Megami Tensei 5 ages ago, pretty much when it came out, and I didn't play it because I wanted to play it on stream. So we're doing so. I've talked about this previously that I don't play very many games now off stream. Kind of weird. Um, Maybe I should start again, but I don't know. I just like whenever I finish stream, I just want to chill out and watch like um other streamers or YouTube or whatever. Like I don't really play like games off stream anymore. I don't know why, but but maybe I should start again. So I'm slightly concerned about this game because I've heard this game can be hard, but we are going to play it on easy because. So yeah, basically story on the fact that you change difficulty at any time, but be aware that hard can only be chosen here and cannot be selected later on. So basically, if you choose hard now and change back, you can't change it back to hard from that point. So yeah, we're being easy because don't judge me, okay? Except I'm going to be judged. But I don't care. I'd rather have a good time rather than pull my hair out. This is a work of fiction. Any names or characters, businesses, or incidents that are fictitious. Any resemblance to actual persons, living or dead, or actual events is purely coincidental. Every time a game says that, I expect something to happen. When I contemplate the brevity of man's life, I am indifferent to worldly things. How many are the days I spend in thought? The Man Yo Show? I'm going to butcher Japanese or any lower demon names. Pre-warning, I'm going to butcher these names. I'll try my best, but I will probably butcher them.
Long ago, the world of order was created by God.
Oh, that's good.
And his servants, the angels, led it on its proper course.
Well, good.
It was in such a world that countless mortals led happy, fruitful, and prosperous lives by his grace.
Okay. So yeah, again, if you don't know what the Shin Megami Tensei series is, it's basically Persona with like darker themes.
The pure, unsullied
So expect darker themes. Expect dark themes in this.
become a muddled, poisonous swamp at the hands of humankind.
Expect dark themes because this game series can get dark.
Disrupted
And also, all the demons are horny, or the majority of demons are horny as well. Expect that too. Just expect that.
How will these keepers of knowledge strive and perish during their final futile
And this is Ryuji 2.0.
doomed world?
Let us watch them at our
Okay, so we are waiting for a new ruler, I guess? I don't know.
All right, listen up. Everyone should have their own personal tablets now, but it sounds like some of you still need to
Okay.
get them registered.
You get a tablet at school now?
Those
Since
certificates
when?
are about to expire.
I don't know if that's a thing in UK schools, or Japanese schools. But when did you get a tablet at school? Like, I don't understand. Like, come on, I don't think that's a good idea. Giving tablets to pupils at school. Anyway, we're gonna go with default name or I'm gonna go with my own name because even though it's not Japanese, it's my name. So, oh, can I go back? I forgot about this. Because first and last name. I'm not going to put my last name because it won't fit. Will my D&D name fit? I think it will. Nope, it won't fit either. Great. Then I'll put in another D&D character name, which is actually sure.
One other thing. It's been getting pretty dangerous out there. Remember the buddy system. Go back to the dorm in groups.
The buddy system. What is this? 1990?
That's it for homeroom.
Or do skulls still do that? That's such a good question. Do skulls still do the buddy system? I assume they do. I assume it's still a thing, but I don't remember the buddy system in my skull. But maybe it's more a Japanese thing. Who knows? Students were advised to head home in groups should look for classmates to walk with. Mini maps displayed lower left corner of the screen gives you information on your surroundings. A talk symbol indicates someone you can be spoken to. Approach the individuals, press A button to speak with them. Okay. I can't walk through tables in this game.
Hey!
Oh, speaking of all the scary stuff, I heard her first year got attacked near the station. A part of shadow came right at her.
Huh?
A shadow? What do you mean?
Well...
I mean, that's how she described it. She said all she saw was some kind of black fog. But when it touched her, material got all torn up. Like, literally, cuts started appearing, like, from a knife. What? That makes no sense. They're too busy talking. Sad face. Looking for a friend! Be friends with me! Hey, so you talking to that geek from the next class over. What was his name? Ichiru Dazai. Again, going to butcher Japanese names. Dazai, yeah. Guess he's making videos trying to put together this web series. That's me took about that slasher at the tunnel. Alright, that stuff about some invisible guy with a knife makes you wonder what the real story is there. Yeah, see, that's what Dazai's point was. Said he was going to solve the mystery of the slasher in the tunnel. Really hyping himself, you know? I mean, you gotta hype yourself up if no one else does.
Hey there!
You wanna hear who I think the biggest name at the school is? It's gotta be Zuru. Zuru's sister. Atsuta, right? The honor student from Class B. Guess he's got the best in academics, yeah. But in terms of girls, it's gotta be Tao Iso Nukami, right? She's smart, a great athlete, nice, she's got it all. Hey, I'm smart, I'm athletic, I'm nice. Oh dear, well, you're in trouble. Immediately, you're in trouble. Sometimes whatever that symbol is will be displayed on the main map. This objective indicates for each good next, reaching the smart roll. That's the main story. These locations are ready for crest. Cool.
Everything alright?
Huh? You wanna walk home together? Going home in a group sounds like a right pain in the ass. I'm just gonna go it alone. If you can't find any malls, maybe we should just do the same, huh? I mean, we were told to go home. Never mind. Well, Sure. And then we were like, oh, sure, we can't find anyone, we'll just go home ourselves. Like, I feel if a teacher told me, hey, use the buddy system, I would use the buddy system. Even if I wouldn't want to, because I'd be like scared of talking to somebody.
Hey, you heading back alone?
So this guy reminds me immediately of somebody.
You heard that talk about it being safer to go home in groups, right? You should walk with us.
Sure.
Oh, hey, you two! Over here!
So, not this character. But she's nice. Don't get me wrong.
Oh,
But this character reminds me of Reese. So, therefore, I will protect her with all my entire being and entity. And if anything happens to her, I'll be very upset.
Miyazu? I mean, not really.
They've met in passing. I think Miyazu and I ran into him a couple times.
Yeah, Tao. Something like that.
I like her scarf and her gloves.
Lucky your big brother looks out for you so much, huh? I guess.
We're the only family we've got. I don't think it's that strange to look out for my little sister.
Sure, sure. So, how about we all walk home together?
Well. Oh yeah, this is cool. So the map's still the same. I didn't know I attended high school again. I don't want to attend high school again. Not too far down is it Joanne High School dormitory along with the other students. Why is it so far away from the school? Like it's literally like across like never mind. In the commute to and from school, shortest route is to pass through the connecting passageway at Shinagawa Station. Quick spec back to the door, we head to the Shinagawa Station west exit. So yeah, you can still move about, and from the other games, and you can still talk to people. Huh, this place has been getting so dangerous. Oh, okay, fine then. What did they explore? This tunnel makes my skin crawl, and the ceiling's real low too. A lot of weird stuff's been going on lately. Suicide rate going up, random assault across the city happening at the same time. People online say it's because of the monsters in the city. If the whole thing wasn't surreal enough, blaming it on monsters? I'd laugh about it if I could. Well, I guess we're finding out if it is monsters or not. I mean, it probably is. It's Shin Megami Tensei. What do you expect?
Oh, right. Tao, you said you wanted to talk about something? Oh, it's nothing. I've just been having these weird dreams lately.
What is this, Kingdom Hearts?
I keep hearing this distant voice, like someone far away is calling out to me. It keeps getting closer and closer, but just when it seems like they've almost found me, I wake up. And I keep having that dream every night. Kinda getting to me. I wish someone could tell me what it all means.
Well, I'm not a dream expert.
Probably a reflection of something subconscious. Maybe you're just stressed over the future.
I mean, that's a possibility.
Makes sense, since...
Well, something's happened.
Something going on?
Looks like. Here, I'll go check it out.
Is that a good idea? This is something's happened at the station. You should take a look.
Hey,
Ah, come on. Shinigami is a pain in the ass to get around without the trains. Oh yeah, there's swearing in this game too. Another murder. This one's just as brutally as the others. So you get to hear me swear a bunch.
I'm sorry, but there's been an incident inside. You'll have to take an alternate route.
There's blood everywhere past that sheet. It was horrible.
Something going on?
Yes. Most people just focus on all the blood in the body, or what's left of it. I've always saw some shadowy figure running away, but I'm not sure. Has anyone noticed? Ah, but one of those high school boys went running in the same direction. Some kid with glasses. Well, that's not good. First, Lucky said that it wasn't that crowded, but man, I can't just catch a break.
Hey there!
Oh, you're from June High? Yeah, sounds like they closed the whole area off. I don't think anyone's getting back to the dorms this way. Well, that's not good. The entire path is blocked off by a blue sheet. Doesn't look like you can pass through.
Hey!
Hey, I heard someone got eaten. Was it some kind of wild animal?
Huh?
Trying to get a look, but it's hard to tell. Blood everywhere, though. I gotta go record this. It's gonna blow up online. Really? Looks like something's happened here. The onlookers are talking about it. I guess we just go back.
Oh, hi.
No, hi.
My brother came back, but he needed to take a call or something. Walked off somewhere. Then Tao got a message too. She went looking for somewhere quiet to try calling back. Would you mind checking up on my brother?
Of course.
I know he's always looking after me, but I get worried about him too.
Leave it to me.
Thanks. I'll just wait here in case Tao comes back.
So I guess we just go up here. Oh, giving me a save point already. Okay. I'll take save points. Oh, so a high school kid with glasses head into that tunnel. Man, look how creepy it is. I wouldn't want to be in his shoes. Well, this ain't good.
All right. So word on the street is a bunch of monsters have been seen hanging around this tunnel.
Okay, Ryuji 2.0. He's literally Ryuji 2.0.
Yow! Sheesh! Ceiling's pretty low. Pretty dark in here too. Looks dangerous.
Maybe he's not as bad as Ryuji, but I mean Ryuji wasn't bad. It's just an interest the typical sort of cocky guy character. Also, I like how he complains how the ceiling's too low, and then the other guy's like,
All right. Enough screwing around. Let's go even deeper, yeah?
"We're going deeper around the ground."
I think we might be onto something big.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Well, this ain't good. Welp, we're all dead. Rip. Game over. New game. No. You imagine that being like the shortest game ever? Like, hey, you joined the game, now you're dead. GG.
Long, long ago, before these creatures known as humans gained knowledge, the god of law seated himself upon the throne of creation.
Um.
He seized all knowledge from the other gods, rebuking them.
Oh yeah, this game gets also kind of religious as well, which is a topic I don't really like talking about on stream, but
reducing them to mere
hey ho.
demons.
I do like entomology though, so this game does have a lot of that. Because most of the demons are based on like actual like lore and entomology of different areas, including some Irish demons, which of all or some Irish lore and entities. Of course, we're going to have those in our party because we have to.
The serpent's goal was to revive the war of the myriad gods. Oblivious to the serpent's machinations, the mortals of each realm ate the fruit.
It's basically the forbidden fruit story from the Bible. Hey, eat this fruit of knowledge.
The knowledge they devoured then bound to their souls, birthing humans closer to gods.
So that's how it happened.
When the god of law saw this, he banished all humanity from his paradise in a fit of rage.
It's basically the forbidden fruit story.
Humans, you curious creatures infused with precious knowledge.
Oh hey, title card.
Know that you are observed by countless demons, waiting for their chance to strike.
Well, that's not good. Check something. It seems light enough, doesn't it? We'll see. Might have to check the VOD after stream. Well, you're dead.
Can this be? A human walks among us.
Among Us?
This is no place for one such as you. I shall grant you sanctuary. Fortunate an angel of Bethel found you. Were it an agent of chaos in my stead,
Chaos?
you would not be alive. Remain calm and keep still. You will be safe momentarily.
Bye. It's like, you'll be safe momentarily. Oh, why am I yawning so much? That's a lot of sand. That is a lot of sand, actually. No matter how many times you look, it's to see him seemingly in the sea of sand. It's safe to assume this isn't a dream. You decide to move onward for now. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of Journey a little bit because of all the sand and stuff. I can't run, I don't think. No. It's literally just walk towards the thing. Oh no! Flying things. Oh look!
Target confirmed.
Kamehameha! Oh, this is where we give Reese hair envy.
Young man, if you wish to live, take my hand.
You don't even get an option. So we'll just take his hand, because why not? It's literally yes or yes. I guess it's a but thou must thing. Now for a magical transformation. If I knew Sailor Moon, I'd sing it, but I don't, so we'll not do that. I'm a fire, I'm a laser!
So, the Nahobino make themselves known again after all this time.
I don't know what that means.
Life had remained separate until now. Perhaps the future is secured.
Possibly?
Light or dark, you may chase whatever you please. I shall await you in the realm beyond the earth and heavens. Until then, may your newfound power guide your survival.
I that way it's like, hey, I can float now and do a spin. I'd be stylish.
Young man, can you hear me?
Probably?
You and I are now one. We have ascended to become a being known as a Nahobino.
Cool.
Our form is based on my own beliefs, but your knowledge seems to be the basis of our consciousness.
Also cool.
I shall obey your will. Command me in battle, that we may best fight as one.
Alright, so press turns are back. Player and enemy actions are governed by press turn icons shown at the top of the screen. Taking one action consumes one icon. Select skills and choose an action to attack. When choosing which action to take, you select skills and choose attack, heal, support among other choices. Choose your attack skill, not consume any MP. All our actions, however, cost MP to use. I suppose how are you not dead? Each skill is infinite, and demons typically have weaknesses to certain skill affinities. Target demon's weakness will deal damage as well as cause the press turn icon to start flashing. This indicates you have earned one additional action. Striking weaknesses can grant yourself extra actions will also lead to victories, so pay attention to the skills used. Flashing icon and press turn indicates one additional action. You grant yourself extra actions for the fight by targeting enemy weakness. So now missing attacks or having your attacks nullified will consume more press turn icons than normal. Same rule applies for the enemies. So yeah, it's basically the same as it's basically the same as thingy. I think I'll go for strength.
All hostile targets eliminated.
Well, good. Where are we?
This place is what is now called the Netherworld.
Great.
It seems its demon inhabitants were targeting you.
Well, that's good. Demons.
Correct. Descendants of the gods of old, known now as demons. Furthermore, this is home to the demons, the Netherworld.
Well, we're in hell?
But do not worry. I, Proto-Fiend Aogami, am here to assist you.
Beep boop.
Together, we have become a being known as a Nahobino. This new body should allow us to fend off the demons.
I like the way he just like communicates within this.
Reach a safe location.
I can do that.
I'd like you to go here, as it should help us get a better grasp of this world.
Okay, I can do that. Well, we know where to go, so let's go there. Pressing plus will display the map, which gives much wider view areas, which you will isn't giving me enough information. Cool. Is there a auto option? Doesn't seem to be, no. Yeah, I'll just keep it like that then. We literally only have our thing. Oh, you can jump. Okay, you can jump. Can you? I was about to say, can you dash? You can. We. Yes, I can do nurture running.
You seem worn out from that last battle. Perhaps you should gather some Magatsuhi.
Great, that thing's back from SMT3.
This world is filled with Magatsuhi. Brimming with spiritual power, it is the source of a demon's strength. The lights you see around us are the crystallized forms of Magatsuhi. What? Young man, can you not see them? Perhaps you aren't accustomed to your new body.
Yeah, no, I can't see anything.
Focus, and try looking again.
Focus. This isn't Persona 5. Well, it is, but it isn't.
Were you able to see them? Yes, those are Magatsuhi crystals.
Crystals. Hey, Keely.
Magatsuhi can give us strength as well.
How are you?
If you see any, don't hesitate to claim it for yourself.
Happy Friday. Free color lights can be seen in the map called crystals. Green restores HP, yellow restores MP, red gives you special skills. Cool. So I guess we just... Okay, you just collect them. Okay. Good to know. So I say... You're just everywhere, wow. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if this was. Oh yeah, that's right. You can run. Keep forgetting you can run, and we can jump. Conquers various obstructions as you traverse the world. Pressing B will allow you to jump over these obstacles. Yeah, that's pretty self-explanatory. Wait. There's something here. No, okay. I tried. I tried. Didn't try very hard, but I tried. Tried to be sneaky. Climbing points refer to square blocks with red edges seen on the map. Yeah, hey Nathan, yes! I think you've been playing this game too. I was sort of wary whenever I saw you playing this game. I was like, maybe I should play a different game then if Nathan's playing this game. But I was like, no, I want to play this game too. So I'm still playing it. As I don't like playing. It's not that I don't like playing a game that somebody else is playing. It's just, you know. You hired me to play it. Yes, we'll go with that, Nathan. We'll go with that. How's the game sound, everyone? Player, yeah, that's true. Yeah, I was like, yeah, you know what? I'll just play whatever I want, and I do want to play this. And it's been on my backlog for since I got the game, which was pretty much like I got the game when it first came out. So I was like, I need to play this, and I don't play games off stream as much now. So it's like, you know, it was sitting on my backlog for ages. So I was like, you know what? We'll just play this game on stream. Taking a wee break from Final Fantasy for a bit until summer.
Observe, young man.
And
This land is known as the Netherworld.
you can't really hear the game. Okay, well let me turn that up a wee bit then, Keely. It is kind of low. How about now?
I've heard that this place was once known as Tokyo, but that time has passed. Now it is the Netherworld, a land dominated by demons.
Better? Good. Yeah, sometimes games have a bit of weird audio issues between different games. Did humanity die out?
I'm afraid I lack the data needed to answer your inquiry right now, young man.
So I might have to play about with the sound then to see if
All I can remember is that there was a battle here in days past between gods and demons.
to see how we go.
Two great forces clashed right here in front of Tokyo Tower. I know this because I was there as well.
Okay, but how do you know that?
Despite this,
Well, apart from the fact that you were there.
containing my memory of what followed has been damaged. The only other memory I have is of my mission to protect you.
Ah, get protected. Seems this Aogami character can't explain anything further.
Young man, perhaps we could make our way to
Still like the
Tokyo
fact that he's
Tower.
communicated with doing this.
If we return to the last location in my memory, I may be able to remember something else.
Going with his suggestion seems to be the best course of action for now. Okay, well, we'll do that. Yay, we get a quest. Main quests. So it's pretty much the same. Progress the main story, get quests. Main quests are different from the optional sub-quests and must be completed to progress the story. Okay. Oh wow, okay, yeah, so we can pretty much go wherever the hell we want. Well, not really, but just sort of try to explore a wee bit, try and see. Ah, okay, we can't slide down the sand. I was disappointed that we couldn't slide down the sand, and then we did slide down the sand.
After comparing this blue pillar of light with my data, I have concluded this is a ley line fount.
Okay, I don't know what that is, but it sounds good.
A ley line fount is a point from which the Earth's energy overflows. As one might surmise, it holds incredible power.
Incredible power!
Not only can it heal those who touch it, but it can also instantly teleport one to another location.
Is that a good thing?
Considering the damage sustained in your previous battle, I recommend you verify its healing capabilities.
Sure. I trust this blue pillar of light. I'm going to walk into it. Well, that worked.
Well, you're a peculiar one, aren't you?
Oh, hi. You're a merchant?
Really now? You want to know where you are? Why, this is the place I call home.
What are you buying?
As you can plainly see, I'm a bit of a collector of sorts. It's easy living. What with the riffraff out there and me in here.
So this is what happened to the collector in Mortal Kombat.
A demon like you's a first. One body, sure, but I can sense two spirits within, no doubt about it. Pleasure having you.
Thanks? Okay, well, you're Gustav. Or merchant for Resident Evil 4.
Call me Gustav. See something you like? It's all yours. For a small fee, of course.
Okay. Good to know.
So, off to Tokyo Tower, are we? And you found little old me while trying to harvest the power of the leyline fount, yes?
Oh, Kaylee, this game is very, like, a lot of the demons here are very creepy. The enemies here are, like, demons and the monsters here are creepy. And, as a pre-warning, this game is very 18, well, it's actually rated 16. But a lot of the demons have interesting designs. And or they're very horny. You heard me. Wow, 400 for one of those? Okay, well, you know what? I'm not gonna buy anything for 9 then.
Need anything else?
Can I sell stuff? I have nothing to sell, okay. Never mind then.
Satisfied your curiosity, have you? Allow me to send you back on your way. Before that, however, I couldn't help but think our meeting like this must be fate. So perhaps you can do me a favor.
Depends what it is.
Taken with the human knickknacks and relics of yore, so I got some palms to go out and fetch them for me. Memon, they're called.
AKA the Koroks in this game.
Trouble is, they're fickle, and even worse, forgetful. Oftentimes they give up the search and do whatever they please. Useless.
Well, sorry.
That said, if you happen to run across any, mind sending them back old Gustav's direction? I'll see to it you're rewarded. Also, I've taken liberty to connect.
You love this guy? I can see why. Like, he just reminds me of the Resident Evil 4 merchant.
Till next time.
When I saw him, I was like, oh, oh, you look creepy, merch.
Of course. Here, allow me to show you the ins and outs of the leyline fount.
Yeah, he's just like, welcome. What are you buying?
But I can't do it for free. Cough up a little maca, however, I'll set you right his reign. Be good to remember that.
So he heals you for money. Okay. Recovery has been unlocked.
There was an unexpected meeting, but we were able to confirm the Fount's capabilities.
So even he wasn't expecting me to meet that guy.
As we make our way to Tokyo Tower, I recommend we look for the Memon, as we were asked.
I don't want to look for Koroks. But I will save it. It's literally the Koroks from Breath of the Wild, and I'm not gonna lie, I just don't wanna look for them. But it might be more beneficial to do so in this game than in Breath of the Wild. So who knows? What is that? Oh, that.
Young man, could that be one of the Memon we were told about?
Oh, I guess it is then. Do I just walk up to it? Huh? Gustav wants his backpack? Well, no find any relics yet. Fine, fine. I'll head back. Oh, we got 5 glory. I don't know what glory is, but we have it.
We've located a Memon. We should report back to Cadaver's Hollow.
Yahaha! You found me! Publicated where you see what those glory, but yes, this is later. Now keep moving forward. Okay. Well, the guy said, hey, return to your man. So I guess we'll do so. And see what happens.
Found a Memon already, have we? My thanks, friend.
You're welcome?
I got just the thing to show my appreciation.
Oh, okay. Don't know what that is, but we have it.
This is an essence. It contains the power of a demon, power that only the chosen can wield. You'll want to make your merry way over to the leyline fount in Nita. Someone there will be able to tell you more, I'm sure.
Okay. And yeah, so here's how many Memons there are. 200.
Need anything taken off?
So I'm like, no. Let's not do that, shall we? Okay, so wise attack. Although probably knowing me, I'll want to, but I'll also not want to. Be one of those. Be one of those things that be like, oh hi, I can do this, but I don't want to do it, but it might be beneficial for me to do it. And then I like get depressed because it's just like, well, I kind of don't want to dash just in case I miss something, even though I know I can dash. It might be one of those things where I just be like, oh yeah, I forgot that that's a thing. Oh yeah, and you can also you'd also get things from vending machines in this. So I'm like, okay. I'm assuming over here is a side quest, potentially.
Young man, it appears there's a demon up ahead. I have a proposal.
But I wanted to do the side quest. Fine.
It's dangerous to travel the Netherworld alone. Therefore, I recommend we recruit some demons to fight on our side.
And it's always Pixie, because it's always Pixie in Shin Megami Tensei.
Them to join your cause.
And Persona.
I have a lifestone you can use. See if you can convince the demon to join you.
Yay, we got a lifestone. Which we're going to use. I don't want to use it, but we're going to have to. Hi Pixie. How are you? It's been a bit. Whoa, he talked to me. Could Steven want me to join him? Okay then, let's talk. I'm going to ask you questions to be sure to answer the way that will make me happy, okay? So, do you think I'm cute? I mean... I'm leaving. No, you're cute. Sure, why not? Ahaha, thanks. Well then, let me ask you one more question. Do you want me to join you? I don't need you. No. I'll pick. Yes. Gotcha. I wouldn't mind giving that a thought, you know. But demons won't join you for free. You gotta give them all kinds of stuff, like items or baka. I'm gonna tell you what, so I make sure that you give that to me. What should I do? I want 1 life stone. Go for it. Okay, well done. I'd be happy to join you now. You don't need to get the other demons to join you by negotiating just like we did right now. But demons are pretty fickle, so it might not go as easily as it did with me. If you mess up, don't worry, just hang in there.
Nice to meet you.
Yes, thanks, Tensei. So yeah, demon negotiation is still random in this. I don't think it's as bad as it was in SMT3, but from what I've heard, it's not as bad, but still.
Well done, young man. If there is a demon you want on your side, then you might try to negotiate with them.
Up to 3 other demons can participate in the battle. More demons on your side, less demanding a battle will be. Try talking to various demons in order to recruit them. Press X button to display main menus, skills, items, badges, demons perform various other actions. I want to do the side quest.
Young man, there is a demon up ahead.
Let me do the side
Allow me to
quest.
teach you when confronting demons, the best strategy is to strike them with your blade. In many cases, this will give you the initiative.
I assume this yellow thing is a side quest.
On the other hand, if you are attacked, the enemy may very well gain the initiative instead. Observe the enemy's movements and act accordingly to earn an advantage in battle.
So yes, pressing Y will attack, so... Now I can go up here, finally. Oh, it's a treasure chest. I thought it was a side quest. Oh well. At least I know that it shows where treasure chests are. That's a good thing, I guess. So I'm gonna try and talk to you, because why not? Dang, you've got long hair! Why's your hair so long? Okay. That's an immediate. The second option is interesting. The third option is a pun. I kinda want to pick the third option because it's a pun. Let me pick that. Oh, he didn't like that. Oh well. Oh, you only want 19? Sure, I'll give you 19 money. You want my health? Sure. And MP? Okay, this is starting to get a bit expensive. Oh, never mind. We got him. That was interesting. It's just like, hey, I have long. Why do you have long hair? To strangle you with. Yes, that is actually the answer, and no other reason. What's options? No, okay. So auto battle would be just. So I think he inflicts like he can inflict status effects on enemies, so that could be good. Like, that's the big thing is you have to explore a lot in this. Chance of inflicting Mirage to one flow. So Mirage must be blind? That's what I'm guessing anyway. Just a random guess. Let's go up this way. I see that chest up there, I don't know how to get it though. Oops. Wrong button. Oops. I keep thinking it's X to attack when it's Y. And I don't know why I think that. Did it again. I love how you can just I love how you can just go around and no, not guard. Hey, let let me smack you. Sure. Yeesh, we got a masochist. Well, that's what I get for picking yes, I guess. Oh, he didn't like that. Okay, well, let's try it again. You want to be one of my flunkies or something? If you join me, go and try that. Say I do join you. What's your plan for me? Decorate my living room. Okay, that's a good answer, but it's probably not the right answer. I'd use you in battle. Oh, never mind. Darn it. And David's trying to leave. What will you do? Make a sad face. That worked! Come on, don't be like that. Make me feel like I'm the bad guy here. Alright, fine. Enough of the puppy dog guys. Let's make a deal. That worked! Why did that work? 42 money, sure. And some health, sure. Well, I think you've had enough. Oh! That was actually a risk, because he could have went, nah, I still want that thing. I was like, I don't have 3 life stones, so you can just Let's go for agility. So I was a bit lucky there. I was a bit lucky there with that one. Oh, that just designates those. Okay. Okay. New skill learned. So there's a chest up here I want to try and get. I assume I have to go all the way up round. Yeah. Oh, yes. Oh, hi. I wasn't expecting that, but we got it. Like, I'm not expecting to find all these, but if we come across them, we come across them. I was about to say, I bet you have to... Okay, let's try this. Oh, I was about to say, was that too soon? It wasn't. Hi? Oh, probably level 10, I probably can't recruit you. Okay, so you blocked that. So you block physical in. That worked. Yeah, so they give you a bunch of, like, stats and things, so beneficial to try and actually, like, kill them. I don't think demons evolve in this. Like, they don't evolve naturally anyway. From memory. Hi? Her, I'm a McCoy. This is a dead end, pal. Too bad for you. When you're past here, you gotta go back to the Fortin Road, go the other way. You take a big detour, you'll see a train. It's an E23 or something series? I don't know, some huge ass number, I forget. Looks cool though. Well, thanks. Should I go down here? I probably shouldn't, but I'm going to. I probably shouldn't go down here.
Young man, I'm detecting several demons within the cave.
Uh-huh. And?
However, they don't appear to be dangerous. Perhaps you can try speaking with them, if you are willing.
Oh, subquests. This is, I do keep hitting the wrong button for the chest. I keep thinking that Y is to open the chest, or X is to open the chest, but it's Y. Oh, you're late. Where are you? Wait, here, I thought it was the boys. The boys? A while back, some of us went out searching for food, but no one's returned yet. Hey, think you can look for my buddies? I'm starving over here. Sure. Ooh, thanks. It's fun. Tell them to go get their asses back here pronto. Make sure to bring food. I shouldn't. I can't walk on the fire. I'm sad now. Yeah, so I keep hitting the wrong button. So Y is the attack, X is menu, and I keep thinking it's the other way around. So it's kind of a thing that I do. I'll get used to it. It just takes me a while because it's a new game. And I did it again even, just as I was... Like, I even did it again there, accidentally. So, it just takes me time to get used to it. Did I get any other information on, like, where they are, or anything like that from you? Nope. No other information. Great. Well, at least I knew it was in there. Yes, I need to go back and then up round. Oh, look. Yaha! You find me. I didn't really go up this way. Yeah, that's just that. Okay. So looks like I have to go this other way then. The way I didn't go, which was this way.
Wait a sec! You don't want to eat me? Not a lot of flavor, you know? Trust me!
I mean, how would you know?
Oh, hey! You with the long hair! You'll save me, right? Oh, please!
Do I have to?
Who are you? You think you can snatch away our prey? We're damn near starving to get out here, so I guess we'll be slapping you on the menu too!
Or, I mean, you could do that. Demons will gradually develop Or I can just kill them all.
That's a relief. Seriously, thanks. You really saved me back there.
Okay, but who are you?
Huh? You know, now that I think about it, I totally had the judgment to ask for your help. So doesn't that make me awesome too? Okay, never mind
Yes.
then. You deserve thanks anyway.
I don't think that's how it works.
I'm alive is because I asked you for help, and you know it. Don't try to deny it either.
That's not how it works. The demon in Kimono has really liberally interpreted the situation. What will you do? Tell her. Tell her she's annoying. No, I can't do that.
Huh? Oh, what, you're worried about me? Oh, you're sweet. Yep, I'm just fine. All good over here. Wait a sec. I just realized I've never seen you before, huh?
Nope.
Wow, how weird. So who are you? Where are you headed?
Well, who are you, more importantly?
Young man, there are demons in this world that feign kindness to prey on you. I suggest we ignore her and move on.
Wow.
What? Hey, you're leaving? Seriously? Well, fine. See if I care.
Baka. Oh, well, she did leave. Okay, never mind. Some demons like to fight and others like to talk. If you make a connection, they might want to be your friend and give you free stuff. I'm the real pickle heel. Will you give me what I want? Sure. For real? Boy, am I lucky. Finally, somewhere to belong. Oh, okay, you just joined me instantly. Cool. Party, that's what I'm looking for. Yeah, because you're weighting against a whole bunch of things. I don't know what Essence does. And that's just... Oh, that just tells you about the, Yeah, so this is how you get about... This is how you learn about the lore of the enemies. And there'll be a lot of lore. I keep doing it. I know it's a new game, but I'm just like, I keep pressing the wrong buttons. Um, well, that red thing doesn't look particularly good. I don't know what this red thing is, but it doesn't look good whatever it is. Four of them? Okay, well that's not good. And they all skip. At least I know what you're weak to. Or not. You just escape. Nope. Not fire either. So I guess we don't have a choice but to go up this way. Oh, so they're different. They must be different too. I forgot I had Life Dream. I forgot I had Life Drain. Which is effectively almighty damage. And almighty damage is never resisted.
Well, now, isn't this a sight to behold?
Hi?
Let me see your face.
Is this a good idea?
At last, you have arrived. All of this time, waiting. And only now does one possess the power to see me.
I mean...
One who has awakened to their true form through the reunion of knowledge and life. A Nahobino. I am Sophia. I have come from a
Hi,
plane
Sophia.
far beyond this one to act as a guide to both the world and
Where's
Nahobino.
Cassandra?
However, I see now that although your power should rival that of the gods, it is unstable, incomplete. Allow me to awaken some of that which still slumbers within. Let us see what you hide.
This seems good.
You now possess the means to gain essences, allowing you a myriad of powers and miracles, the ability to shape the world. Henceforth, you shall traverse Dot and gather these essences,
Dot.
along with glory, as these are the very source of miracles. These shall be your source of power as a Nahobino, and will surely aid you on your path to godhood.
I don't know if that's a good thing. It's potentially a good thing.
Now then.
Appears you're already in possession of an essence. Go on then, use whatever that word is, and accept that essence as your being. Apotheosis. Apotheosis? Where's Racy? I need help pronouncing words. The World of Shadows offers an option under the Apotheosis called Essence Fusion that allows you to teach you the skills of both Navino and his demons. Try to learn some skills from the essence in your possession. Oh! Sure. Miracles? Forestall. Slashing an enemy in the field without being noticed will greatly increase the mana so you gauge at the start of battle. Rare chance to acquire one extra relic. That seems good. Half of max HP and MP are recovered when leveling up. That's good. And all the mastery skills. Max fusion level 8. Oh. So you could do that with any of the characters now? It seems you can. That's interesting.
How is this?
And then I can do it again.
How is this? You wish to learn. You wish to learn this.
Alright, so I'll get
You
this too.
wish to learn. Return.
So fusion doesn't work the way I thought it worked.
Well, well, made it to Mita's ley line fount, I see. Then allow me to let you in on a little secret. All ley lines are connected. Quick trip through the ley line crossing and you'll be spirited away to another fount in no time flat.
What is this, Studio Ghibli?
See for yourself, eh?
So fast travel. Yeah, fast travel. I probably should heal.
Naturally, I mean, if it's a fair price you want, I'm good for it.
Relics acquired for vending machines can be sold here.
So what?
Oh! I thought that was...
Looking to say. Say thanks. Looking to say. Looking to sell. Say thanks. Need anything else?
Well, now we have a bunch of money.
Looking to buy. Say thanks. Looking to buy. Say. Need anything?
MP drone attack, yeah, though. I'll keep that too.
Need it. See you next time.
Hobina.
Oh, Menorah of Knowledge.
This is a menorah. It was brought here from another world.
As long as I don't have to go through hellish dungeons to get them.
I am certain my giving this to you raises many questions. However, I am not permitted to answer. But hear me well. Those who carry the menorah. Return.
Okay, let's proceed, I guess.
I've just picked up a number of strange readings. Many of them are not unlike the menorah in our possession, and what's more, they are accompanied by powerful demons. I've marked the locations of these readings on the map. We should investigate, provided.
Sure, what can go wrong? Apart from probably everything. I mean, probably everything can go wrong, right? Usually if something can go wrong, it will go wrong. That's usually how it works, isn't it? Generally speaking, that's how it works. Okay, so I think that's the other quest. I... Can I change that? No, I can't. Oh! It is multiple. Good. So I thought it was like one at a time, and it wasn't. I want to check something here. I'm gonna guess that this is probably not the best idea to do, but we're gonna do it. Sure. Oh, apparently I'm way too weak for this.
So, the light of the menorahs has brought us together.
Well, time to die.
Surely you understand that he who holds it is destined to do battle with us? Maybe not. It seems you had up until now been blind to this fact. Then please allow me to explain. You have taken up the menorah, Nahobino. It is by fate's decree that we cross blades. Should you defeat me, you will then take up my own menorah, and it will guide you to the next fiend.
Yeah, this was a bad idea.
We fiends line your fate, you see. The symbols of death itself are to be defeated one by one. Would you care to know why?
No.
Then let us begin.
Yeah, I'm gonna reset that, because, yeah, the guy was like, hey, don't do this yet. Don't do this yet. So, yeah. That was a bad idea. So, let's not do that. Let's actually, not do that. Yeah, so talk to you. I thought maybe you could recruit these guys. Turns out you can't. And they're all gonna escape. Yeah, so this is why I guess Life Fusion is good, because now here's the point. I got one of those already. So what happens when I get another one? Let's find out.
Welcome to the world.
Oh, nothing. But wait, what's your status right now? Okay, so it doesn't do anything for you. Well, I might be able to, yeah, I think I'll do that. Oh, I see how it works, I think. Like, for example, I could do... Yeah, -1? No, I don't want that. So I think I get how it works. Yeah, so I think I get it. But I also don't get it.
How is this? Return.
So I think I get it. I think I get it. But I also don't get it. Which I know doesn't make sense, but
Looking to say, looking, say, thanks. Looking to say, looking, say, need anything?
not 10k.
Need any? Perchance bring more.
I've 10,000 already. Alright, let's proceed with the story, shall we? With this thing.
Young man, I'm detecting the presence of powerful demons from within that red object ahead.
Uh-huh.
That is what is known as an abscess. It is a nest of demons that have been drawn together by the overflowing spiritual power.
Well, that's a good description for it.
Approaching it is dangerous, but we will need to destroy it if we want to reach Tokyo Tower. Combat is unavoidable. We should be able to proceed given our current fighting capability. However, if you feel like you are in danger, do not hesitate to fall back.
Okay, so you get... Basically, this is like, hey, this blocks the progress, but you need to... But you need to do it in order to proceed. Oh, thank you for the follow. How did I say that name? Kilia Hanspira Old Parch. Okay, I'm just gonna call you... I'm gonna call you Kilia, for short. Because that's a long username. Hopefully that's okay. Or let me know what you prefer. Ooh. Artificers, Divine Guardians, Divine Proficiency, Demon Proficiency, Recover Master, Support Mastery. Cool. Surrounding area map no longer being blocked, but the access is now being revealed. From now on, the surrounding access is broadening map visibility for that area.
Well done, young man. Let us keep moving.
Um,
Long time no see! You remember me, don't you? Of course you do.
do I?
I was watching you. Oh, you must be pretty tough if you can take out an abscess like that. Still, you're super outnumbered. Bet you got a little beat up, huh?
A little bit.
Oh, I know. Here, I'll give you this. Just so we're clear, I didn't do this for you or anything. I just happened to pick it up, so here, take it or whatever.
Uh-huh. Sure.
Not exactly the best way to say thanks, but maybe it'll help you out? Maybe? If you want, I can find even more for you.
Sure.
Young man, this demon's intentions are unknown. I suggest we ignore her and move on.
Wow.
Hey, what's with the face, huh? You could at least try to look appreciative.
I always look with this.
Alright, I'm gonna go find more stuff. Then you'll see how helpful I am, and then you'll take me with you. It's a promise, okay?
You want to come with me? You leave. No, that's how that works. You want to come with me, yet you leave. Now I think about it, this wasn't the Netherworld until about 20 years ago. For that, I heard humans used to live here. Nobody knows why this place turned all netherworldy, though. Netherworldy. That isn't a word. Okay, well, at least I know. Oh, hi.
Oh, glad you're okay.
Well,
It's you,
okay.
right?
Relatively.
I know you look different, but somehow I can feel it. It's still you in there. Take a look. That's a lot of rust, but I'd know that green stripe anywhere. This train car's from the Yamanote line. But if this is the train, then what exactly happened here?
Who knows?
What could have possibly happened to Tokyo while we were in that tunnel?
Seems this is the netherworld. Maybe it's 20 years in our future. Yeah, I'll tell him that.
What? That makes no sense. Why would the train be here anyway? Never mind. We need to focus on getting more information. First, we need to regroup with the other students. Dazai was around there too, if I recall. What? Abducted? And by some kind of angel?
Yeah.
Well, I suppose that decides it. We should split up and search for this angel.
Is that a good idea?
Don't worry. The truth is, I can control demons.
Sus?
I'm with a group that's working to protect the world. They gave me a demon summoning program.
Sus?
A host of demons is trying to drag Tokyo into darkness. And we have the power to stop them. I'm not just trying to protect myself. I'm fighting to save everyone.
Okay.
For now, let's split up and look for Dazai. If I find anything, I'll let you know on the app.
The app? We have an app
This
now?
place is full of bloodthirsty demons. Living legends waiting to cut us down. But we can't die out here.
Okay, well, he left.
Young man, before we begin our search for the angels, I would first like to go to Tokyo Tower.
I know.
Thank you.
So what's... I don't know what that square means. I don't know what that square means. Oh. Interesting. So I probably should I wonder if Ah, so this is what this is. Oh, wow, 50 glory? Okay, cool. Oh. Well then, you die.
Young man, wait.
Hey! Long time no see, huh?
Uh-huh.
I found a bunch more stuff since last time, so now you gotta take.
Why come with me?
Well, you see, there's a certain demon I'm looking for. They're kind of my other half. Yeah, my soulmate. Oh, totally. Pretty exciting stuff, right? Only thing is there's like a million demons getting in my way basically every second. So please, you just gotta let me tag along.
Okay, sure. Sure.
Yay! Thanks. And you're heading for Tokyo. Do you know about the monster that hangs out there though? Everyone calls him the demon. So, I'm a Manazako. Here's hoping.
Cool. Um. Sure. Was that? Yeah, it was. Let's find him over the weekend. I told David nowhere else to go. Your eyes tells me you're strong. If this is a place for you, pass me he'd be in your way. Wait a moment, will you? The problem has just arisen. I could use the help of a capable demon. Let him pass. I should ask him something. Haha! There you have it. You've heard the speak of Lydia Apsaros. Apsaros? That's how you say that, isn't it? Welcome. This is a haven for demons who lack the means to survive on their own. I am Apsaros, the spirit of water. This is a world where demons roam free. However, the truth is that there are many weaker demons who are currently oppressed by the stronger than them. Only these demons deserve the right to live as much as any other. And it is for that reason that I've come to this land, to offer the minimum knowledge and means for them to survive. Yes, by knowing your own weakness, you can very well learn to make better choices in life. You're stronger is one solution, yes, but if that path is too difficult, then seeking protection for the lower is perfectly fine as well. My circle of gods are prepared to offer you their protection, even though else turn you may depend on them. That's how gods should bring salvation, after all. Despite my intentions, however, I've been met with an interloper who strongly disapproves of my message. She is a demon named Leanne Shade. Our first Irish lord demon. She deceives those weaker than her by giving them the impression they have what it takes to achieve their dreams. Not only that, but she only supports a select few of her choosing. Sadly, it appears she sees them a little more as a source of nourishment. I said if you want to support the dreams of another, then raise that individual be capable, so don't offer empty words of encouragement. That's why I help the weak by offering both somewhere to belong and the means to survive it to as many as possibly can. Something else is done about Leanne Shade. More and more demons will lose confidence in themselves and they'll realise their own abilities to fade away like a dying star. She's really asking for your help. Could you assist me in putting an end to Richard's treachery? Stop her if I to join you in every ounce of my strength. Thank you. Lian Xie is hiding in Shiba Park. I'll leave her to you. Again, probably butchering how you pronounce that name. So I am. I'm probably very butchering how to say it. Do you want me? Yes. Sure. No, I wanted you to join me, not give me 2 life stones. Let's play rock, paper, scissors. I wonder who's got better luck. Sure. I won! Oh, you have Zeo. Yeah, because I don't have the thing for that. So I'm actually heading back to heal. Might actually be better to have. Oh yes, we have new these. Allows an additional skill to be selected from essences. But that's 30. Increases demon and ally skill slots by 1. Skill slots. Demon stock.
You wish to learn this. You wish to learn. You wish to learn. Return.
Oh, right, I was gonna go this way, wasn't I? Because the side quest is this way. Yes, so the side quest is this way. So, did you find it, boys? Sniff, sniff, hey, I smell something good. Oh man, it's food! Gimme, gimme, gimme! Sure, why not? Alright! Yo, food! Yo? Yeah! Huh? It's all gone. I can't last just off this. More, give me more! If you're feeling generous, then we shall just have to take it. You beat the predators. We're sorry. Consider this our way of saying sorry. Haunt talisman. Don't know what that does, but we have it. Let's find out what Haunt Talisman does. Allows you to use the Haunt Magatsu skill Twilight Wave. Cool. I don't know what that means, but that sounds good. But at least we did the side quest, now just to go all the way back.
That's only a jet. Very nice. Look sharp, eh?
Oh, you can buy essences of him.
Always.
Okay. Good to know then.
Yo-yo!
Are you refilled? Oh yes, they are. They are refilled. That seems a little bit broken that you can do that. I wonder if there's something in here. Now, me, so they've been bubbling around these parts since you were around. Gotta say, the city sure has changed. There's been buildings of all kinds right here. Boy, that big battle's so cool. You there when it happened? What battle? One from 18 years ago, duh. A super epic face-off between angels and demons. It was awesome. But I don't remember who won. Weird. There's a huge guy up here who's tough as steel. He'd probably flatten you in a second. And of course I get the chests. Oh, what do you want? Oh, never mind. I was like, well, what do you want then? But it's like, surely there's something in here. That thing?
That rock-like demon. He looks familiar. The memory isn't clear, but I believe he may be a survivor of the battle between God and the demons.
Well, he doesn't look friendly.
Our objective is Tokyo Tower.
You may encounter a number of formidable demons in your journey with Victor. These demons are known as punishing foes. Journey first encounter is energy chances of defeating them very low. Quest navigators may discover is a oh, okay. Sure. Items are not guaranteed. You might get a demon. Is this where I was meant to go? Are you perhaps a traveler demon? My name is Neko Shogun. If you're in a hurry, I might ask a favor of you. Try to put together a reward for rare tailors. I got lightstones, but I come shortly 5 more. Ah, sure. Sure. I don't know what War God Talisman does, but we have it. Oh, Freikogel EX, nice.
Here you go. Hey.
Oh. Was just cooking? What have you been cooking, Keely? This is basically code for make me feel hungry.
Oh, you want some? Well, do ya? Hey, hey, hey!
Nothing fancy, cheeseburgers, chips and beans. That's still nice though. I want some. Really? You did a cottage pie yesterday, so you want to do something simple today. Ah, okay, well that makes a bit more sense. I should have since you're a mermaid. Oh yeah, you're weak to that. Okay, well that's that done. But man, I miss a good old fashioned cottage pie. You can't beat it.
Hey, hey, hey! Uh-huh. Oh, you want some? Well, do ya? Hey, hey! Uh-huh.
We've got a lot better conversation lately. No one ever wants us to join them. Seriously, why don't anyone talk to us? Yeah, because I give yes. Oh hey. I got an item for that. Where's this chest? I don't see it. I bet it's further up on the building. Oh, yep, it's up there. Um. I have no idea how to get up there further. Absolutely no idea. I have absolutely no idea how to get up there, so I'm gonna ignore that. I don't have to listen to you. Then you talk. Oops. Look, if you want to listen, then you know what to do. Give me goods. I don't have any of these things, but alcohol, because why not? Oh, I'm telling you, you can't give alcohol to kids. It's against this ESRB thing. How meta. Buckets upon buckets of blood, on the other hand, are A-okay. Look at you. Well, I didn't like that. The demon conversations are interesting. You stick like a human. Well, I am one. I'm not supposed to talk to humans. I'm a protagonist. Sure. That's good for you, maybe, but that means you see me some side character was. Oh, okay. I'm gonna stop being joke answers. I guess the joke answers aren't good for this one. You're new here, huh? I don't think I can trust you. That's fine. Come on, you should at least make some friends. Want to talk about it? Sure. I mean, sure. Yay. Yeah, I have no idea how you would even get up there. Well, is there stairs over there? I thought I seen stairs. Ah, yes, there are stairs. That makes it a lot easier. And then there's a chest up here, I think.
Say!
Right, now to actually proceed on and try and get to the next area. Which is over here somewhere. I think I have a full party, so I can't recruit these guys. It doesn't tell you skills. Oh, it does. I see.
Oh, you want some? Well, do ya? Hey! Uh-huh.
Okay, so I'm guessing I'm meant to go that way, but I don't know.
Here you go. Hey! Uh-huh.
So yes, Kitty. What's up? Oh yes. Ah, jeez, they're so mean. Oh hey, Mister, my name's Agathon. I got problems. Do you want to hear about them? You know, this demon's called demons. They're way too rough with us. It's a huge pain. You got lost in the second bit. No, what's the second bit? Are you in the castle area, or the house area? Are you in the snow area? The forest, or the cemetery? Oh. Yeah, I think I know where you're at. They got pointy fangs, pointy ears. Whenever they get bitey or pokey, you just gotta hide in their pots so they get bored bullying us. With the lady that can't die. I don't know who you're talking about, Keely. Are you killing NPCs? Because NPCs can't die. Oh, the guy. No, that's the guy that can't die. That face. Yeah, that's my confused face. I don't do it very often.
Young man, it's still far off, but I sense the presence of a powerful demon.
I don't know.
Oh. Hey, you hear that? The demon of the tower sounds like he's on a rampage.
Well, Rampage is not good.
He's super scary. He's got like a gajillion heads, and he'll gobble up pretty much any demon that gets too close.
No one has a gajillion heads. I mean, but it's possible he has, but...
demons ever go near the tower.
Am I okay, James? I don't know.
I've heard rumors that he even breathes fire and spits poison and stuff.
I mean...
The demon of the tower. Seems he's a dangerous foe. Young man, before we go to Tokyo Tower, I recommend we strengthen ourselves by defeating other demons, or by recruiting them to our side.
AKA grind, but we don't need to do that. That's basically code for, hey, you need to grind. I worked out in the end, but couldn't get past the wizards. Ah, the wizards are, yeah, they're annoying. You can hit back their shots at them with your sword. So try that. And don't forget to dodge a lot. Just dodge a lot. That usually works. Yeah, you block that. I was expecting a block. Yeah, that's definitely a problem I know all too well. I know the pain of not being able to remember the buttons. Calling me out, and that's just as bad. It's fine, Keely. I'm used to it. Whoa. That actually made me jump a wee bit. I'm normally not very jumpy, but that did. I don't think I can recruit anybody, can I? Shall I read your fortune for today? Sure, why not? The demon is reading your fortune. You will have good luck today. That's good to know. Let's test our luck and see if we come to an arrangement. Now then, what to do? Well, tiny triple your stamina. Sure. And money. More stamina. Ah, yep. Couldn't recruit him because I had the full party. I thought so. And trying to think where to go here. I think I have to go down and then up round, maybe? I'm sort of guessing here where to go. I'm probably wrong. Oh, crap. I was about to say, can I just go this way? So basically, to do this is pretty good. Now, the only problem is I don't remember where that side quest was. I think it was this way. Oops. Aren't these like really high level enemies? No. And Essence and Persona 5 they're really high level. In this game they're not. I hate to say this, but I'm incredibly lost right now. Which is nothing new for me, because I'm normally pretty lost all the time. Like it's nothing new for me to be incredibly lost. Even though there's a map, and I shouldn't be lost if there's a map, but I'm still lost. I think this proves that maps are not the be all and the end all of finding things. Even though they probably should be. No worries, Keely. Sounds good to me, man. Sounds good to me. Hi. Who are you? Something tells me I won't like the answer. Talk to her. Could it be you're charmed by her as well? Do you think what Asparus is doing is right? Asparus is using demons weakening her to becoming her soldiers. No attention to what they do as individuals. No, there's pawns in her little game. Everyone has their own talents or strengths and weaknesses, but that's no concern to her. She simply works with charms and forces whoever she pleases into doing her bidding. I don't understand that she wants to go to a faction, I do, but she's going about it all wrong.
Hey!
Please, wouldn't you help me instead? If you care about those demons, even just a little, you might help me put the end of this sparse plan. Sure. Oh. It's potentially a crafting system if I help her. I mean, she's the Irish demon, of course I'm going to help her. Or the Irish Lord demon, I should say.
Here you go. Hey.
Bye-bye.
Now the problem is I don't have any MP for any others.
Here you go. Hey.
Yeah, I probably should just...
Yes.
Please save my friends.
Yes.
Okay, so I have to,
Hey.
I want to get to this so I can heal. Oh, there we go, Demon Fusion.
You wish to learn. You wish to learn this. You wish to... You wish to... Oh? You wish to learn...
Okay. He had good the ice. That's -3.
How is this?
Diffusion on hand. Oh, God. Special fusion. Well, whatever it is, I don't have it. The problem is you have that life drain. Oh, hi, Blind Eye. Hope you're well. Just soup. Oh, you probably meant sup. I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name correctly, so sip is your thing. Okay. Good to know. I like sip as well. Well, actually, I have moods with sip. Sometimes I really like sip, and sometimes I don't. I'm weird. I'm a unique individual when it comes to sip. I guess you could say I have sip moods. Sip moods. That's a statement I don't think anyone has ever said in their life. I have sip moods.
Oh, you want some? Well, do ya?
Yeah, just trying to figure out what way to go. And in figuring out what way to go, I'm getting horribly lost. You did a no grind run. Ooh, nice. Yeah, this is just a very casual playthrough because I don't want to pull my hair out. this is very casual playthrough. But I don't know any of the story, so yeah, don't spoil the story, obviously. But oh, I bet you. Oh, it's your first SNT game. Nice. I played a Nocturne before, so I do have experience, but it's just like new. Everything is new. Yeah, because Nocturne is also on Switch with the remake. I wouldn't say I'm better. I wouldn't say that. It's just I play a lot of RPGs, so. And plus, I wanted to play them, so it was kind of a natural progression that I eventually played it. You're stuck at the hospital? Oh no! Sorry to hear that. Hopefully you're okay now. Obviously, you don't have to go into what happened. Couldn't even find your way to Fornius. Oh yeah, I don't remember much about. Oh yeah, I remember Fornius now. Yes. Yeah, you definitely need a. Sure. What's the matter? The Shin needs to be. Wait, surely you wouldn't. Has that harpy truly turned you against me? Well, she's the Irish Lord David. Of course she has. Of course. How could this happen? She was Irish. What can I say? No, there's still maybe time. Forget my harsh course of action, but you must see the truth. You must see the truth by attacking me? Sure. That's how that works. Okay, new battle theme. Heck yeah. Good luck. I think I'll be fine. I am playing this on safety, so yeah. I pretty much can just kill everything. Was I level 16 or 10? You can't remember. Probably one of those two. Oh. How can this be? Susie couldn't get you to see our way of thinking after all. Why want us to offer our own form of salvation to the weak? Yet you trample upon that. But your demons hope to survive? They need to protect them to grant them sanctuary. Where's the fault in that? No, I'm sure there are some who won't agree to our methods. Yeah, as I said, I'm playing this on very easy because I don't want to pull my hair out over the difficulty of this game, so I just like playing through the story. It's very, very casual. I'm very much a casual gamer. See, as the person who plays Dark Souls a lot. I don't know. I'm just weird. If this is how you feel, you wish to see the weak in your way, they don't speak against that. But here's the thing, like, most difficulty modes are just increasing numbers, which I guess, like, well, how else can you make a game harder? I don't know. Apart from increasing numbers and enemies. I honestly don't know what other way you could do it in terms of like difficulty settings in games. I guess you could make it like I guess you could make it somehow like not like that, but it's hard to make a game harder without increasing numbers, so who knows? I don't know much about game development. Oh, this is the.
Oh, you want some? Well, do ya? Hey,
That's right. You have to sort of just avoid him. Did I know there was a hidden level multiplier? I didn't know that. No. What do you mean by hidden level multiplier? Do you mean like something like if you're a lower level, you get more XP or something like that than the enemies or something like that? I'm not entirely sure what you mean by that. Ah, there's a chest over here. Oh, it's up this way and then right. Okay. I am using the map a lot. Which is good, because I don't want to get lost. Basically, even if you have the same stats but 20 levels higher, you do more damage. Ah, okay. I see what you mean.
here you go.
Yeah, yeah, that makes sense. I'll bear that in mind. There's a side quest up here. Oh, both of these I want. Not want, but... yes, I do have the DLC, but I don't know whether to... Like, because the DLC is just doing the Minoras from Shin Megami Tensei 3. So... I might do them at some point. And also the Mitama DLC, which basically makes them all appear tons. So, and they always give you like a bunch of stuff, so it's like... Yeah, the extra bosses are the Mitamas. Or not the Mitamas, the demons from SMT3. And then you have to fight and then you have to fight the protagonist from Shin Megami Tensei 3 as well. So it's like, okay. This is what I have to do now. And apparently he can like one-shot you? Oh yes, you're talking about the extra recruitable demons as well, because Artemis is a recruitable demon. I have seen that.
Oh, you want some? Well, do ya? Hey!
Yeah, Artemis, Cleopatra, yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean now. I get confused easily on things, but I know what you mean now. You decided to fight them all low leveled. Braver man than me. Or braver person than me, sorry. Definitely wouldn't want to do any of this game at a low level. Ah, okay, so if you've done enough to recruit somebody before and you didn't have enough room. You did it and then you watched someone do it at 30 levels higher and said it was impossible. Yeah, that'd be the way. Like, sometimes you just do things right. Or do some certain things a different way than what that person did. And just seemingly do it right. It's just different ways. You went all agility, okay. Because I remember whenever this first came out, everyone was struggling with the super boss, the protagonist from Shin Megami Tensei 3. And everyone was like, this guy is so hard on like the hardest difficulty I'm meaning. And now they found ways of beating him, so. Oh, haven't done this yet. There's another one. Okay. Not looking forward to that one then. Yeah, for the SNT boss you have to be level 99 plus. Yeah, that makes sense. Suppose I can't jump up the waterfall. That makes sense because it just does. It's just like, oh hey, to fight this. You mean the kind of skills where you have only 3 skills and 40 passives? Yeah, I've seen those kind of builds. I definitely have. I do like the fact that you can basically like build a character, like build your protagonist in whatever way you want. I do like that. You also didn't change weaknesses. Ah, yes, I've only unlocked that there now. That I have the ability to basically inherit affinities from the demons I fuse into, and I'm like, should I do this? I don't know if I should do this. I probably should, but I don't know. Ah, you saw my map cleared, yeah. I've just been sort of exploring. I haven't really done much story progress. I feel I haven't done much. Yeah, I know. It's one of those, you know, you don't have to, but it's there kind of thing.
Hey.
Well, we killed the spurs. Ooh, summon instance. Sure. Lay it on me. What's the funny thing? The super boss took me 3 months non-stop. Oh my god. Yeah, if something were to take me 3 months non-stop, I'd be like, I'd be like wanting to do something else. Switched it to super easy and did it in 1 turn. Yep, that sounds like something I would do.
Hey!
That sounds like something I would do, 100%. No shame, right? No shame in making it easy.
Oh, you want some? We'll
Play games how you want. Didn't go through with it, but my gosh. Yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine. You stuck with normal? Yeah, most people like usually go with normal. No, that's I was like, what am I looking for here? I'm looking for party. Low MP recovery when inflicting status elements. Ooh. And Medea. Wow, okay. That seems pretty good. Maybe? I think I have those. Yeah, I have ice, dark. Ooh. Yeah, you normally have 3 of every type. I'll see if I can buy some here in the shop because we're at the thing here. That's probably a good shout to buy those.
Nice work. Best of luck.
Well, you can buy. You only buy. Yeah, you only hold them back to 3. Because dark, especially dark, because you know, yes, because dark is instant death. Actually, that's a good shout. Yeah, dark includes instant death. So. And spyglasses, yeah, that's actually a good shout too. Buy 5 of those.
Looking to buy. Say thanks. Need anything? Looking to say thanks. Looking to sell. Say
Ice shards, right? I'll get on that once I sell everything.
Looking to say thanks. Looking to say thanks. Looking to say looking to say thanks. Need anything?
Ice shards. Let's buy. Well, I've already 4. Let's buy another 3 more.
Looking to buy. Say need anything? Taking off?
And recovery. Oops. Still not used to the buttons yet. Oh, I'm fully healed. Didn't realize.
Young man, I'm detecting a powerful demon in front of Tokyo Tower.
We'll
want to be extremely cautious if we intend to go any further.
Also remember, this is the SMT, so any comfortability can fly out the window in 1 turn. Exactly, yes. I know that all too well. These warnings contain either upcoming bosses that block game progression or exceptionally challenging foes that lie in wait. It's better safe than sorry after all, yeah. Well, I think I did save it, didn't I? Well, I'll re-save it just in case. Because you never know. If there's anything you know about me is that I save it multiple times. Even if I know I've saved it. Also, the Tokyo Tower looks like the Eiffel Tower, or is it just me? Maybe it's just based on it, I don't know. If you do not have any dampers, defending makes things not work. Oh! I didn't know that. That's good information. Note it.
Heed my words, brethren.
Oh, hi.
As decreed by the Seraphim, I, Abdiel, hereby take command of Bethel's holy army. Our foes are the demons of chaos.
Chaos?
Who swore allegiance to that contemptible snake.
Where's Chaos?
Yet fear not. We are all blessed with the divine protection of God himself.
Uh-huh.
Warriors from far and wide, hear me now. Strike them down in the name of order! The unholy will find their deliverance by our blades!
That's a lot of angels. Well, that doesn't look good. I'm guessing that's our friend Lucifer, potentially. They're like level 20. Yeah, that looks like Lucifer from SMT3.
The god you cravenly revere is dead.
Yeah, that's probably Lucifer.
Slain by my own hand, that humanity might finally live unbound from their chains.
You played this after Persona 5.
Your lies mean nothing.
Nice.
I speak
Yeah, this is a lot, like, SMT is a lot more darker than Persona.
ascended the Pillar Imperial, the throne of God. As an angel, you know what this means.
For real, exactly, yeah. But it's a bit of a culture shock whenever you're going from Persona to this.
From my former brethren.
But I like it. You expected it? I mean, yeah.
Chaos shall envelop the world.
Chaos.
And from that chaos,
Chaos.
there shall be a true rebirth.
It starts with the word ending. Yeah, that's true.
All that remains
At least for 3 and 4.
seeds that shall sprout into this grand reality.
Yeah, I'm like I only really played Persona 5. I didn't play much of Persona 3 or 4, but I've heard good things. Like I did a full Let's Play Persona 5 Royal on my YouTube channel. That took over 100 episodes and over a year to do. Oh, for S&T 3 and 4. Ah, okay, yeah, that's true. Did I hear what? You're not quite sure how to interpret what you just saw. About Persona 5 Reimagined. I haven't heard that, no. I thought they were just considering developing Persona 6 now.
It must have been.
Basically, I know that I had heard rumors of Persona 4 Golden being brought out to Switch and PS4, but nothing about Persona 5 since Persona 5 Royal.
That was Lucifer, the Lord of Chaos. Shortly after our encounter, my operations ceased.
It generally does 10 damage, it does at 20. Oh, nice. Well, that was Lucifer, I thought so.
It was only after I sensed your presence that I reactivated.
Reactivated? You're a robot? Beep boop.
I've
Oh,
since
AG like
recovered a
fire.
portion of my
Yeah,
memory.
oh, yeah, sorry. Anytime I see AGI, I think agility. Because that's what you normally think, but in this game, AGI is also Aggie.
Yes, I was an agent of Bethel, and I was sent here on an important mission.
Okay.
They have a base not far from here, at the Tokyo Diet Building.
The Tokyo Diet Building again? What is it with Shin Megami Tensei and Persona using the Tokyo Diet Building as like a base of like, this is where all the demons are? I guess I'm trying to say politics are basically demons, or politicians are basically demons.
There, the angels of Bethel work tirelessly to protect the people.
Like 200 extra skills. It's a mod. Ah! I see, right, that's probably why I haven't heard of it, because I don't really do things like mods or emulation or things like that. I just play games as they're intended to be most of the time, so that's probably why I haven't heard of it then.
Young man, it is my guess that the angel who took your friend will also be there.
Tells you to save before and after every battle. I would find that annoying.
Let us make our way to the Tokyo Diet Building. For your
Unless it's
safety.
necessary.
Hey! Hey! This is no time to space out! Something's coming!
Allows you to restock every battle. Yeah, Persona 5 Royal did that. Where you restocked your gun ammo after every battle. Whereas in the OG Persona 5 you had to... Basically, you had limited. Oh, hi. Well, you don't have a gajillion heads, but you have a lot of heads. Everyone's guns can inflict an ailment. Ooh. Get up on the Hydra's back! I'm guessing that's what this is. Oh yeah, it's a Hydra. Yep, this is Hydra. Hi, Hydra. You love this song, but... I was level 16 for a mini-boss. Okay. Like 2 hours after this. Okay. Oh, weak to ice as well, okay. Charm it? I don't know if I have Charm. I don't think I do. Very easy / safety. Yeah, I think I stated that earlier. This is extremely casual on the easiest difficulty because I just want to know the story and stuff like that. You did it with Pixie? Ah, okay, well, I didn't get a Charmin, but it's fine.
Wow, you're pretty strong, huh? You totally are strong. Seriously, I can't believe you actually beat the tower demon. Crazy!
Crazy! Oh yeah, we got the quest. I still find it funny that the level up screen and stuff. Ooh, we get Hydra. Nice. The level, like the battle screen and everything is like another game. I can't remember what it is. You make around being under level 25. Hydra is level 53. Okay, well I'm not facing him anytime soon then. Definitely not. Oh, did I not report back to Mandrake for that? Because if it works like the other Shin Megami Tensei games, then it probably would be like, hey, you can't do this yet, or you can't fuse him yet. What difficulty did I play SMT 3? Whatever the easiest difficulty on that is. I think it's just easy? No? I know a lot of people recommend that I try hard, and I'm like, no, I don't hate myself. Where is it? You said on normal, at least easy? Yeah, I mean, you know, as I said, I'm the type of person that likes playing, like, RPGs very casually. I'm not looking for, like, something that pulls my hair out all the time. And I know S&T can do that, so I'm like, no. How about we don't do that? But maybe, like, you know, I do appreciate people that play these games harder. Exactly. Oh yeah, I do play Pokemon. I have played Pokemon. You know, I've played a lot of like RPGs. Not even as a joke. Like I find most of the newer Pokemon games kind of meh, but Legends Arceus was pretty good from what I played of it. Legends Arceus was pretty good. I kind of liked that. It was like finally a different Pokemon game or a different Pokemon experience. Actually, there are some parts in Legends Arceus that can kick your butt. I'll be brutally frank. Like, Legends Arceus was challenging. I still haven't beaten it yet, because that's sort of my off-stream game, and I haven't played an off-stream game. Oh, I can also do the Mermaid quest now. Ah, good. I think I went the wrong way here. And I'll probably wrap it up shortly soon anyway, so I'm just gonna... And the apple or forbidden fruit. Ah, okay. Let me just save it here after that boss fight. Yeah, I'll probably wrap it up fairly soon here. Because I assume, like, from here... That wee explanation point is the menorahs. So know what that is. So I.e. ignore them. For now. You think you're 20 when you did it? Ah, okay. Yeah, well... I experimented and seen what it was like for me. And I, well, got wrecked. Well, I didn't get wrecked, I was just like, well, this is not gonna work, so... I was just like, reset. Oh, we're back here again. Yeah, so my problem was that he kept dodging my attacks, and I'm like, I had nothing to really boost my stats. Like, you know the way, the skills that boost your accuracy and stuff? Or the skills that make him lose his stats? Yeah, basically I have to decrease his stats rather than increase mine. And I didn't have any skills that did that, so that's my problem.
Here you go.
What do I have to do here for this? Visiting her fellow mermaids in the mountains. Okay, so I have to... I don't know where I'm going here. There are items for that, but I haven't got them yet. Continue from Hydra, then turn left. Okay, that's probably what I haven't been there yet. IG, the slope. Yeah, I haven't been there yet. Here yet. And a stair thing? Yeah, probably walked past it. Yeah, here we go.
Oh, you want some? Well, do ya? Hey, hey, hey! Uh-huh.
Got upstairs for Apple, downstairs for Mermaid. Okie dokie. I think I went past it, didn't I? It's the other way. Yep. Oh well. Now that I'm down here.
Hey, hey, hey!
I might as well, now that I'm down here, try and get these chests that are up here. There are some cool over-leveled demons though. But with the moon you could go for it.
Oh, you want some? Well, do ya? Hey, uh-huh.
I keep finding the instances as I keep forgetting to use them. Am I? Ah, there it is. Some like Newman's. Yeah, I know about that.
Young man,
You never used incense. Ah, okay. I do just because it boosts your stats. Sure. What can go wrong? I basically leveled everyone up. Like, massively. That's actually pretty good. Ah, there's the chest. Get up there. Thank you. Money that I don't need. And you never use those level up things either. I just wanted to know what they were. Because I was curious. And you know what they say. You know what they say about curiosity. Oh, since you need like 120 strength for endgame stuff. That's for a mage, by the way. Oh, that sounds fun. Alright, where are these chests? They must be up there. Oh crap. Wait. There's a strong boss thing? Up there? Okay, well then I'll ignore that then. Let's ignore that.
Bye-bye.
Like the rock did. Yeah. Okay, ignoring him then. Ignoring that. I mean, I can... Yeah, I can look and see, can't I? I can't really see it from here. Yeah, it's not as if I can see it from here, so that's the only problem. I probably shouldn't do it then. Let's just go back. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of enemies there. Yeah, I see it now. Alright, let's actually go back now. And go the actual right way. Oh, it's the one with the bigger cursor? Ah, right, okay. Probably needed to go closer then because it's too far away. My accent is making you misspell your words? Ah, I'm sorry, sorry. Sorry about that. Yeah, that's what happens whenever you're from Northern Ireland. You just thought it was cool. Well, I'm glad. Right, I should make my way back to the save point then. And wrap up. Even though I didn't get to do the Mermaid quest. Because I'm getting hungry. Oops. Wrong button. Or wrong option. Yeah, you too, Matt. Yeah, you too. Thanks for hopping in. I'll probably send off a raid though. So you can stick around for that if you want. Oops. Right. Let's see. Who can we raid? In the meantime. Who's on? I think Benji's still on. So I'll probably raid Benji. Benji hasn't been streaming for a bit and he's a good friend of mine. So I'll probably raid him if I can't see anyone else. Yeah, let's raid Benji. Because, as I said, he hasn't been streaming for a bit. And he's playing, what's he playing? He's playing Lego Star Wars, I think. So yeah, I should be back with us on Monday. All being well. Right. See you folks soon. On Monday. Bye.